Welcome everybody to break 17275. This is our 24-25 extended half case. Double up. We're going to grab this half from a fresh case. All right, 16 participants in this break. We have Michael, Lewis, Slick Rick, Bruins 37, FRTN, Lewis, Aaron, Mackenzie, Maurizio, Noel, Alan B. Boy in there 3 times, John, Frederick, and Lewis. Copy down there again to make up our 32 spots. We have Michael at the top, down to Lewis at the bottom. Michael at the top, down to Lewis at the bottom. Here we go 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alan B. Boy at the top, down to Mackenzie at the bottom. Alan B. Boy at the top, Mackenzie at the bottom. Grabbing our teams Anaheim down through to Winnipeg. Anaheim down through to Winnipeg 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ottawa to Columbus. Ottawa to Columbus. Here we go with your teams. Alan B. Boy with Ottawa, Slick Rick Nashville, Frederick with St. Louis, John with Dallas, Michael with Edmonton, Noel with Vegas, Lewis San Jose, Aaron with Florida, Noel with Buffalo, Lewis Anaheim, Alan B. Boy the Islanders, Mackenzie with Boston, Slick Rick Carolina, Alan B. Boy Chicago, Bruins 37 Colorado, John with Toronto, Maurizio with the Rangers, FRTN with Montreal, Frederick Arizona, Utah, FRTN with New Jersey, Alan B. Boy Detroit, Lewis with Calgary, Aaron with Vancouver, Lewis with Minnesota, Maurizio with Seattle, Bruins 37 Pittsburgh, Michael with Philadelphia, Alan B. Boy Tampa and Washington, Lewis with Winnipeg, Lewis with Los Angeles, and Mackenzie with Columbus. A couple of minutes for trades. Arizona up for trades. All right, guys. No more trade talk. Last call for trades. All right, 1, 2, 3. We'll use the stack on the left. 4, 5, 6 stack on the right. It is a 2. Use the stack on the left. This will be part 2, which I will post for tomorrow. All right, here we go, everyone, with extended good luck. All right, we start with Reflections of Connor Geekie for Tampa, Future Impact Anze Kopitar, and Brandon Montour canvas. Liam Ogren, Oracles, Minnesota, Trent Miner, Young Guns, Colorado, and Sebastian Aho Beehive. Rookie Reflections of Zach Dean for St. Louis, Pros and Prospects for Seattle of Jared McCann and Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Pros and Prospects Gold of Denton Matechuk for Columbus, Fabian Lysol, Young Guns for Boston, and Dazzlers of Matvei Michkov for Philadelphia. Silver Skates, Nazem Kadri for Calgary, Igor Shesterkin, Oracles for the Rangers, Pros and Prospects of Maverick Port for Dallas. Silver Skates, Seth Jarvis for Carolina, Juha Jaska, Carolina, Young Guns, and Alec Martinez for Chicago. Outburst. Silver Skates, Connor Bedard for Chicago, Brad Lambert, first draft for Winnipeg, and Lucas Raymond Encore for Detroit. Rookie Reflections, Nolan Allen, Chicago, Mason McTavish, Oracles for Anaheim, and Bo Horvat Encore. Frank Nazar, Chicago, Rookie Reflections of Callum Ritchie, and canvas of Josh Norris. Rookie Premier Connor Geekie out of $9.99 for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Denton Matechuk Young Guns for Columbus, and Logan Stankov and Dallas Pros and Prospects. Yeah, the randoms right after this, and then we have lots of team buys up there for you guys to jump in on. How are you, Brian? Out of 100 exclusives, Seth Jones for Chicago, Connor Geekie, first draft for Arizona. Silver Skates, Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton, Pros and Prospects, Nathan McKinnon, Colorado, and McKinnon and Kachuk, canvas checklist random. Yeah, so grab up, we'll focus one of those team buys at a time. So grab the spots in team buy number 2, and then we'll focus on that one. But the random is full, so that'll be up after this. I missed the Beehive, did I really? Thanks, Aaron. I did, you're right. Beehive of Alexander Barkov. Thank you, sir. All right, Matt Rempe, Reflections for the Rangers, Rupe Hint Silver Skates, and Leon Draisaitl All-Star Skills Canvas. Anze Kopitar, Oracle for LA, Bradley Anado, first draft for Carolina, Rasmus Dahlin Encore. Future Impact of Elias Pettersson, Connor Bedard Beehive for Chicago, Matt Duchene canvas for Dallas. Rookie Reflections of Jonathan Lekkerimäki, Michael Milne, Young Guns for Minnesota, and Brett Kulak, Edmonton Outburst. Pros and Prospects, Liam Ogren, Gold, Alish Stetska, Young Guns for Seattle, and Dazzlers of Jacob Markstrom. Reflections of Josh Doan for Utah, Future Impact of Nikita Kucherov, and canvas of Dustin Wolf. Deluxe out of 250, Oliver Borkstrand. the Seattle Kraken. Tyson Kozak, Young Guns for Buffalo, and Connor McDavid, a Beehive for Edmonton. Silver Skates of Logan Stankoven for Dallas. Kirill Kaprizov, Oracles for Minnesota. Pros and Prospects of Leon Bichel. Dazzler's Pink of Will Smith for San Jose. Liam Ogren, first draft for Minnesota. Alexander Barkov, Encore. Rookie Reflections, Olin Zellweger for Anaheim. Matthew Barzal, Oracles. Pros and Prospects, Connor McDavid for Edmonton. Rookie Reflections, Logan Mailloux for Montreal. Pros and Prospects, Connor Geekie and Arturi Lehkonen. Canvas. Silver Skates, Mark Stone. Will Smith, Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks. And Pros and Prospects of Josh Stone. All box number 3. Reflections, Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. Silver Skates of Steven Stamkos and Mark Scheifele Canvas for Winnipeg. Elias Pettersson, Vancouver Clear Cuts. Frank Nazar, first draft, Chicago, and Nathan McKinnon, Encore. Future Impact of Rasmus Dahlin, Tage Thompson, Beehive, and Canvas of Jake DeBrusk. Rookie Reflections of Logan Stankoven, Jakob Dobish, Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens. Nice hit for the Habs. Pros and Prospects, Mikko Rantanen. Rookie Reflections of Liam Ogren, Chase Bradley, Young Guns for Colorado, and Blake Lizotte. Outburst. Beehive Gold, Tim Stützle for Ottawa. Sebastian Cossa, first draft for Detroit. And Dazzlers, Sam Reinhart. Silver Skates, Owen Power for Buffalo. Connor McDavid, Oracles. And Pros and Prospects, Nick Suzuki, Montreal. Future Impact of Evgeny Malkin, Oracles, and Chris Kreider, Beehive. Swagnificent of Erik Karlsson for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Nice swagnificent insert. Leon Bichel for Dallas, and Jack Hughes, Pros and Prospects. Lane Hudson, Reflections for Montreal. Future Impact, Moritz Seider. And Helga Grons, Young Gun Canvas, Philadelphia. Nico Hischier, Deluxe out of 250. Macklin Celebrini, first draft for San Jose. And Leon Draisaitl, Edmonton, Encore. Rookie Reflections, Matt Rempe, Michkov, Beehive, and Marco Rossi, Canvas. Box 4. Reflections of Michkov for Philadelphia. Lane Hudson, Rookie Reflections, Nino Niederreiter, Winnipeg Canvas. Owen Pickering, first draft clear cut for Pittsburgh. Michkov, first draft for Philadelphia, Mitch Marner, Encore. Silver Skates, Noah Dobson for the Islanders, David Pasternak Beehive, and Sebastian Casa, Young Gun Canvas for Detroit. Beehive Gold, Evgeny Malkin for Pittsburgh, Samuel Hellenius, Young Guns for LA, and Dazzlers of Jason Robertson. Silver Skates of Zach Hyman, Austin Matthews Oracles, and Pros and Prospects Kirill Kaprizov. Silver Skates Brady Tkachuk, Helge Grons, Young Guns for Philadelphia, and Dylan Holloway Outburst for St. Louis. Maverick Bork, Reflections for Dallas, Rookie Reflections Seamus Casey, and Tomas Hertl Vegas. Future Impact of Jack Eichel for Vegas, Moritz Seider Oracles, and Pros and Prospects Cutter Gauthier. Elish Stetska out of 250, Deluxe Young Guns for the Seattle Kraken. Maverick Bork, first draft, and encore of Connor McDavid. Callum Ritchie out of 999, rookie premier for the Colorado Avalanche. Max Sasson, Young Guns for Vancouver, and Logan Stankov and Dallas Beehive. Silver Skates of Jonathan Lekaramaki for Vancouver, Pros and Prospects Sergei Bobrovsky and Thomas Harley canvas. Future Impact of Macklin Celebrini for San Jose, Eric Portillo, Young Guns for LA, and Pros and Prospects Mason McTavish. Box number 5. Reflections Logan Stankoven for Dallas. Rookie Reflections Jet Luchenko, Philadelphia. Kent Johnson, canvas. Nikita Kucherov, Oracles for Tampa. Lekaramaki and Smith, Young Gun Checklist. Vancouver, San Jose Random, Pros and Prospects. Denton Matachuk for Columbus. Future Impact, Cale Makar for Colorado. Jonathan Lekaramaki, first draft for Vancouver. JJ Peterka, Outburst for the Blues. Jordan Kyrou, Silver Skates for St. Louis. Macklin Celebrini Encore, and Isaiah George, Young Guns Canvas for the Islanders. I know Jimmy pulled, what was it? It was a red Outburst of one of those retro outbursts, but the red one out of 25 of Nick Suzuki, so that was a pretty tough hit. Pros and Prospects Olin Zellweger, Liam Ogren, first draft, and Dazzlers Kirill Kaprizov. Jimmy did most of the extended breaks. I've only done a couple of cases. Jimmy's done probably 15, so best ask him. He's on tomorrow night, but that's the one sort of I know of. Austin Matthews, Silver Skates for Toronto, Oracles of Jasper Wallstead. Frank Nazar, Encore. Future Impact, Mitch Marner, Toronto. Ty Felhaber, Young Guns for Colorado, and Tim Stutz Beehive. But the big hunt is for those Ovechkin buybacks. Zachary Bolduc, Reflections for St. Louis. Lane Hudson, Silver Skates, and Pierre-Luc Dubois canvas. Rookie Reflections of Josh Doan, Robert Thomas Oracles, and Beehive of Evgeny Malkin. Silver Skates Gold out of 250, Logan Stankoven for Dallas. Jonathan Lekaramaki, Young Guns for Vancouver. And Brendan Brisson, Pros and Prospects. The Great 8 would be awesome. Lane Hudson out of 999. Rookie Premier for the Montreal Canadiens. Very cool hit for Montreal. Trilogy Rookie Premier. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Cup yet. I was off yesterday when Jimmy did the release. So, Zachary Balduke, first draft, and Quinn Hughes Encore. I'm doing a Cup next after this, so I'll get a chance to see it. But, yeah, Jimmy did the release night stuff last night. Future Impact, Jonathan Lekaramaki, Jason Robertson, and Samuel Urson. I saw some of the hits. He sent me some pictures of some of the hits. Some nice Bedard stuff for sure. And Cooley, I think. Cooley or Carlson. Cooley or Carlson. One or the other. Some nice RPAs. Olin Zellweger Reflections for Anaheim. Brad Marchand Silver Skates. And Dylan Cousins. Buffalo. Yeah, that exquisite Bedard last night was huge. The guy picked it up this morning. Yeah, that's a big card. Gorgeous patch, too. Shea Theodore Black and White. Cut a goat. Shea first draft. Pros and Prospects Clayton Keller. I did see that one because he came in to pick it up. Future Impact. Robert Thomas. Steven Stamkos Encore. And Jeremy Swayman. Quinn Hughes Encore Gold, Jesper Wallstedt first draft, Dazzlers of Seamus Casey. Rookie Reflections of Connor Geekie, Sebastian Cossa, Young Guns, the Moritz Seider Outburst. Future Impact, David Pasternak, Jack Hughes, and Nick Suzuki. Beehive. Macklin Celebrini Reflections, Silver Skates of Quinton Byfield and Brent Clark. Canvas. Silver Skates, Josh Doan. Jonathan Huberdeau Oracles for Calgary and Philip Forsberg. Beehive. Patrick Laine, numbered out of 100 exclusive for the Montreal Canadiens. Leon Abischel, Young Guns for Dallas. And Alexis Lafreniere, Pros and Prospects. Rookie Premier, Level 3, numbered out of 99. Seamus Casey for the New Jersey Devils. Brendan Brisson, first draft. And Leon Abischel. Future Impact, Sebastian Aho, Carolina, Sebastian Cossa, and Elias Lindholm. Rookie Reflections, Maverick Bourque, Brett Berard, Young Guns for the Rangers, and Connor Bedard, Pros and Prospects. All right, got two randoms to do here. All right, so Vancouver, San Jose is the first one for the Young Gun checklist. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to the owner of the Vancouver Canucks. And next one, Colorado, Ottawa for the Canvas checklist. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to the Colorado Avalanche. All right, that does it for our half case of Extended, break number 17275. I'll post the second half of this one later on tonight, guys, for tomorrow. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it.